Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Tops 85401 here. And I'm just going to go over my top 20 pickups for 2019. And if a bunch of you guys hop on here, I'll go live with you as well. Hang out afterwards. But to start, I got a few honorable mentions. I could have gone with any number of cards as honorable mentions, but I just wanted to go over a few honorable mentions. I absolutely love this card. It's a Diamond Producers, Greg Maddux, and this card has it all. It's die cut, it's embossed, it has the atomic refractor look to it. It's a Hall of Famer, and it's an honorable mention for my 2019 pickups. This isn't a super valuable card. It's something I picked up when I was in Wisconsin during the 2019 National, the week I spent out there. I spent a few days with my buddy Ben and Reese and Dan, and we all went to a card shop out in Milwaukee, and I picked that one up in Milwaukee. So a nice honorable mention there. And then speaking about the community, I got this card from a fellow Bonds collector, and this is also an honorable mention. And it is a printing plate, one-of-one printing plate for home run number 500 from the Topps Chrome home run history set. I bought this one off of King of Steak. I don't know how many of you guys know him, but bought that off of him. He's also in my Bonds collecting group on Facebook, so that's an honorable mention. And of course, I couldn't do an honorable mention without my favorite Tim Lincecum rookie card pickup for 2019. This card is beautiful. It's from the Topps Chrome traded. I think these were redemption cards. I'm not sure. This card is just fantastic, and they're tough to find. So those are some honorable mentions there. Now I'm going to get to my top 20. And these are based on how much I like the cards, not necessarily the value or anything like that. So coming in at number 20 is this Pinnacle Summit. And this was actually sent to me in a care package from Bill, the Hall of Fame collector. And I absolutely love this card. These are really, really tough to find. About that, guys, I had a phone call. But these are really, really tough to find. And they're from the mid-90s. Most of them probably got thrown away or are still sitting in boxes. It's actually numbered to 1500, but don't let the numbering fool you. These are tough to find. So that's kind of how it went in the mid-90s. So I love that card. That was, again, in a care package from Bill, the Hall of Fame collector. And then coming in at number 19 is this Upper Deck Honor Roll. And this is card numbered to 25. So a really nice card there. So I go from a card numbered to 1500 down to a card numbered to 25. And I see everybody chiming in and saying what's up. And I will interact with everybody when I'm done showing off my top 20 pickups. I'll hang out here for a little while afterwards. But what's up to everybody chiming in and saying hi? But this card's fantastic. Love that one. Not a super shiny card or super sweet looking card, but it is a tough to find card. It's numbered to 25. So there we go. That is number 19. Let's see if I can do this here. Coming in at number 18 is another card sent to me from a YouTuber. This one was from Dave Blue Jacket 66, but I love the 1954 Bowman. And this is a fantastic example of the Hall of Famer, Roy Campanella. So absolutely love this. And Blue Jacket, Dave, I see you're on here. So Happy New Year, buddy. And so this is number 18 in my top 20 cards of 2019. Love this card. Just a blazer, a stunner. So there we go for number 19. Let's see if I get the glare off. Or number 18, excuse me. Number 17, also a from a care package. This one was from Manny Castillo, and I haven't seen him make videos in a while. Hopefully he'll come back. I probably should reach out to him. But this card is a MLB Showdown Barry Bonds card. This is one of the foil cards. Just absolutely love this card. Fantastic card. So there we go with number 17, I think. 17, yeah, 17. Coming in at number 16, I was watching an episode of The Essential Credentials, and this card was, or this set was one of the topics that they were talking about in one of the videos. And after I saw the video, I went on the hunt for one of these cards. And I actually picked it up from a guy that's in the community, not in the YouTube community, but in the Facebook community. His name is Matt, and he posted it for sale, and I gobbled it up right away. So there we go with number 16, if I'm correct here. I love that card, the Warp Zone Barry Bonds. And then coming in at, I think that's 16. Yeah, this is number 15. And again, we're going into those 90s cards. This is the Mark McGwire cut above. A top 20 pickups video wouldn't be complete without a McGwire pickup for my collection. So love that card. Got this card, I bought it off my buddy Eric, aka Titanic Taters, my partner on Baseball Card Junkies TV. He actually acquired 2 of these, and I gladly got this one from him to add to my collection. So that is number 15. Number 14 was a recent pickup. Love this card. I didn't realize how beautiful this card was. I'd seen it around on YouTube, or not YouTube, eBay for years. It was pretty plentiful, but I never picked it up because it's numbered to 500, I believe. Numbered to 500. Yeah, it's numbered to 500, and I figured I could always get it. Then these things dried up. Hadn't seen them around for like 2 years on eBay. And then one popped up. I lost out on it. And then somebody from one of my Facebook groups hooked me up with somebody that had one of these, and I ended up picking it up off of eBay, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to have it in my collection. I think it's a 2003 Topps Stadium Club Beam team. So Brandon, if you watch this video, thank you. Coming in at number, I think that was 14. Got this in a trade with my buddy Reese. And this is an authentic game-used glove relic card. Love this card from Upper Deck. And this was also a pickup during the week that I was in Chicago. I didn't get it at the National, but I picked it up that week when I was visiting with Ben and Reese and everybody out in Wisconsin. So let's see if I get the glare. There we go. No glare, no glare. There we go. So that was, let's see, that's number 14, or no, 13. This is number 12. The long ball leaders from 2002 Donruss. Of course, Bonds hit 73 home runs in 2001, and that's why this is 73, and it is numbered to 73. Numbered 72 is 73 to be exact. But yes, beautiful card here, nice die cut. It is a parallel. There's a regular insert that is not die cut in this run. But love this card, long ball leaders. Got that one for pretty cheap too. I think I paid around 50 or 60 bucks for that card. So thrilled to add that one. Here's a pickup from the National, and it's a 1-of-1, the Barry Bonds autograph card. And it features him in the Arizona State Sun Devils. Barry Bonds, of course, went to Arizona State. And what I love about this card is, I mean, Panini doesn't have licensing, but they're able to use the college uniforms. And this is really well done. Love this card. I know a lot of people don't like Panini, but I really do. I like them a lot. I think they do a fantastic job considering the limitations that they have. And then now I think we're into the top 10. That was number 11. Boy, the sun's shifting on me. Or maybe that's nope, the sun's shifting on me. So here we go with number 10. And this is a Barry Bonds team issue Pirates card with an autograph on it. And that is a autograph that is to the period of the date of this card. I think this one is from, I think 91 or 92. I can't remember what year this team issue is, but it's PSA graded authentic. Just an absolutely fantastic, beautiful autograph on this card. And I love that it's in black ink. I think that is the best color for this particular color scheme and uniform and everything. Everything about this card I just love. I got this one earlier in the year, but I'll just put that one in the background here. Let's see, where there's no glare. There we go. So that's card number 10 in my top 10. And then moving right along to number 9. This is a recent pickup. 2003 Donruss Elite Status, numbered 16 out of 25. Love the die cut cards from Donruss. Just fantastic. So those are always nice to have in the collection. Number 8, a great story to go with this card. This is the 1999 Upper Deck Ionics Techno Reciprocal. And this was a double that my friend Ben had in his Barry Bonds collection. And he was holding on to it for trade. And actually a card that would have been on this video, I ended up trading. It was part of a 3-way trade, but I was able to obtain this card, and I am just thrilled to have it in my collection. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful card. So that's number 8, if I'm counting correctly. Man, just love that card. Love that shine. Just beautiful, beautiful card. Yeah. Okay, so number 7. And I had to go back and look to make sure that I got this card this year because I couldn't remember. But this is a dual relic card of Barry Bonds and Babe Ruth. That's Babe Ruth's bat, Barry Bonds jersey. And it's from Fleer Platinum. And what's really nice about this card is this is back when the card companies were using really, really good authenticating on the back of the cards. But on the back of it, it talks about how it is an authentic game-used bat relic and jersey relic from Barry Bonds. So, beautiful card there. And you could never go wrong with a Babe Ruth relic card. I know a lot of people kind of don't like the relic cards because you're ruining a piece of memorabilia, and I totally get that. But if they're going to, I mean, it's in my collection, and I do love the card. I think, what's it? Okay, so coming in at number 6 is another Panini card. And I mean, you can see that Panini does a great job considering that they don't have the licensing. This card is just fantastic, immaculate ink. And it is my only gold Barry Bonds autograph card. And I absolutely love this card. It's numbered 4 out of 5. Just beautiful, beautiful card. Love it. I could stare at this card all day. And I love how the autograph is on kind of a textured piece of paper there. It's not your regular glossy paper stock, and it really makes the ink pop. So that card is just fantastic. And that is coming in at number 5, if my counting is correct. Number 6. All right, so here we go with number 5. And if you guys watch my videos, you probably remember when I got this card. I was absolutely fired up. And the story behind it is the eBay seller listed it as the base card in the run. There's 3 cards in this run: the Luminous, Illuminator, and the Luminescent. And I could tell by the picture that it was the super tough to find, almost impossible to find, only example I've seen on eBay since 1998 to find. That's how tough these are. And I went ahead and bought the card, and it turned out to be the one that I was hoping it was going to be. I was fired up that day, guys, if you remember. So there we go. That's number 5. Okay, so here we go with card number 4. I don't know why I was in a hurry to get rid of that one, but I love this card. Pinnacle Inside 97. And if you guys collected in the 90s, you may remember Pinnacle Inside. If you're not familiar with Pinnacle Inside, I'll explain to you a little bit about what it is. But these cards came in a can that you had to open with a can opener. And within the can, there was a cellophane pack of cards. And this is the super rare parallel. This is the diamond edition. There was a club edition, and then this is the diamond edition. I don't know what the print run on these are. I'm sure it's way less than 100. And they're impossible to find. I've only seen one other example of Barry Bonds, and my friend Ben has that. And this one popped up on eBay, and I was thrilled to add it into my collection. And I was glad to have it graded too, because that die cut, I'll pick it up again, but the die cut along the edges, this card is just super condition sensitive. Especially like if you're trying to put this card in a penny sleeve, the way these die cuts are right, they're kind of facing down. A lot of potential for damage on these cards, so glad to have that one. Card number 3 is a very, very recent pickup, and it is the 1990 Donruss, but it's not just any 1990 Donruss. It is the Aqueous Test 1990 Donruss. And if you go back and watch my videos, maybe 3 or 4 videos ago, is when I got this card, and I explained about the origin of these cards. But one of the differences is on the back, the words Aqueous Test is printed on the back of the card. And there are maybe around 10 copies of this card in existence. Not sure, could be more, could be less. But just love this card. It is graded a PSA 5, but with cards this rare and this old, I mean, this card's now 30 years old as of tomorrow, at least date-wise. You know, you just got to pick it up, and I am just thrilled to have that one into the collection. So here we go, the top 2. So coming in at number 2 is this 2005 Topps Chrome Heritage Black Refractor of Barry Bonds. Oh, this card. I'm just gonna let the shine do the talking, but these cards are just fantastic. And this one has a print run. Oh, what is it? I think it's a 56. But this set is so popular with set collectors and player collectors. And it took me, let's see, what is it, 2005, I picked it up this year. So it took me 14 years to track this card down. It's the only example I've ever seen on eBay. Never seen one show up on eBay. That is how tough these cards are to find. So don't let the print run fool you. They're tough to find. Took me forever to track it down, and I am just super stoked to add it into the collection. let me do this here. Put that card there like that. Kind of hide this one here in the background. And number 1, if you guys follow my channel, I'm sure you'll know what number 1 is. And I picked this one up at the 2019 National. And the fact that I found it was a group effort with a bunch of YouTubers. But there we go. Card number 1 is the 1951 Bowman Willie Mays rookie card. Graded SGC 1.5. Obviously, there are a lot of issues with the card, but I absolutely love this card. I'm so happy to have it in my collection. I typically don't invest a lot in vintage, so to find one in an SGC 1.5, and I did want to pick this card up in an SGC holder, and pick one up that has good eye appeal. If you know anything about vintage and anything about the 51 Bowman set, a lot of times you get roller marks on the side of the card from the manufacturing process. And then this card is notorious for having snowing on Willie Mays' face. And I wanted to get one that had no snowing, no roller marks. So I sacrificed a couple of creases, and you know, you got to take what you can get. When you're collecting vintage, it's about, especially low grade vintage, it's about what your tastes are, what you like, what fits your eye appeal, and this card was right up my alley. So absolutely love this card, and this was my top pickup for 2019. Super proud to own this card. And so that's it, guys. Those are the top pickups. So I'll just put a few of these cards in the background, kind of let them marinate a little bit. Let's see if I can get I'm sitting in an area where the sun seems to be shifting. Maybe if I take this out of well, I don't want to take it out of the bag. But there we go. Move this around a little. There we go. I want to get my background here looking halfway decent, because I will hang out with you guys a little bit now that I've shown off my top pickups for 2019. So there we go. And these are the top 5 that I will leave in the background. So guys, thanks for joining me. And also, actually, I want to talk a little bit about my hobby experience in 2019, which it was great. I mean, the 2019 National was great. I had quite a few meetups with people locally here as well. Went to an A's game with a bunch of friends. And I'm looking forward to more meetups. I'm actually going to have a meetup early January this year that I wasn't expecting. So I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, anyways, so I see Pepino Man's in here. Eloy the Goat is in here. So thank you guys for hopping on. We got G's Mikey's in here. So what's up, G's Mikey? Think Blue 77, Ken's Cardboard. Just going back. We got Matt from the Essential Credentials. So what's up, guys? Thanks for joining me. And so yeah, I mean, 2019 was a fantastic year. I would say probably my biggest year for pickups was 2018, but 2019 was actually, going back and looking what I ended up getting, turned out to be a pretty big year as well. So you can see all the cards in the background there. And so I see a lot of you guys are having little side conversations in the background. You know what I think I'm going to do, guys? I think I want to archive this video as my top 20. And then I'm going to come back on in about, I don't know, 5 minutes. And then we can have like a live feed hangout. I'll flip the camera around so you guys can see my face. And maybe I can show other cards and kind of get everything sorted out so we could kind of hang out. But yeah, I kind of want to archive this as a top 20 pickup video. And then I'll hop on again and just hang out with you guys. So thanks everybody for tuning in to my top 20 pickups. And then until next time, as always, happy collecting.